Imagine walking into a tiny urban house, right in the middle of a crowded city. But the moment you step inside, it feels open, calm, and surprisingly spacious. In the center, there's an indoor garden with a gentle water feature, filling the air with soft, relaxing sounds. In this video, we're unlocking design secrets that use interior design, indoor garden, and indoor water features to make a small home feel huge. Most tiny homes feel cramped, not because of size, but because of how the space is organized. Walls block light, furniture chops up the layout, and there's no clear focal point. Today, we'll redesign that experience. We'll turn a compact, urban house into a visually larger, more luxurious home, using smart interior design tricks and a stunning indoor garden as the heart of the house. Our main design secret is simple. Create one powerful visual anchor in the home. That anchor will be an indoor garden with a water feature, acting like a mini oasis. Every room will visually connect to this oasis, making the house feel deeper and wider than it actually is. Instead of many small, busy corners, we create one strong, calm center that ties everything together. To make the house look bigger, we need continuity. One of the best interior design tricks is using the same flooring material throughout the main spaces. Imagine a warm wood or light stone floor running from the entrance, past the indoor garden, all the way to the kitchen. No abrupt changes, no breaks. This creates the feeling of one large, unified space instead of many small boxes. Now let's place the indoor garden. Choose a spot that's easy to see from the living area, dining space, and maybe even the staircase. A corner by a large window or under a skylight is perfect. The indoor garden doesn't have to be big. Even a 1.5 by 2 meter area, framed with stone or wood, can become a powerful focal point and make the house feel like a mini resort. The water feature is the magic element. Instead of a big, expensive pond, think compact and vertical. A slim wall fountain, A narrow rill or a stone basin with gently bubbling water is enough. The key is movement and sound. The reflection of water adds shimmer, while the sound covers city noise, together with plants. This indoor water feature makes your tiny house feel like a luxury spa. Lighting is the next big secret. We combine natural and artificial light to expand the feeling of space. Above or beside the indoor garden, use a skylight, clear-story window, or tall glass door to pull in daylight. At night, add soft uplights at the base of plants and a small spotlight on the water feature. This layered lighting creates drama, depth, and a cozy, cinematic atmosphere. Color is your quiet weapon. In a tiny urban house, we avoid too many strong colors on large surfaces. Use a calm, neutral palette: warm white, soft beige, light gray for walls and ceilings. Let the indoor garden and water feature provide the accent colors through green plants, natural stone, and maybe a bit of dark metal. This makes the space feel airy, open, and visually uncluttered. Now let's talk about furniture. Oversized, heavy furniture will crush a small space. Instead, choose low-profile, slim-legged pieces that reveal more floor area. A compact sofa with clean lines, a glass or light wood coffee table, and a dining table that can double as a workspace. Whenever possible, use furniture that doesn't block the view toward the indoor garden, so your eye can travel further. Circulation is crucial. Think of how people move through the house. We want simple, clear paths with minimal obstacles. If possible, use sliding doors or glass partitions instead of swinging doors that take up space. When you walk from the entrance to the back of the house, you should always catch glimpses of the indoor garden and water feature, making the house feel longer and more connected. The entrance sets the tone. Imagine opening the front door and seeing straight through to the indoor garden with a hint of shimmering water. That instant view makes your tiny house feel deep and impressive. Keep the entryway simple: a slim bench, a small shelf, and maybe a mirror that reflects the garden. This combination of reflection and view makes the home look bigger from the very first step. Let's step into the living room. Position the seating so that at least one main seat faces the indoor garden. When you relax, your eye naturally wanders toward greenery and water, not toward a blank wall. Mount the TV off to one side, not competing with the garden. The idea is to make nature the hero of the room, turning your tiny living area into a calm, spacious feeling lounge. Now we move into the dining and kitchen area. Align the dining table so diners can see the indoor garden while eating. Even in a tiny house, a narrow rectangular table placed lengthwise can extend the room visually. Use pendant lights above the table to create warmth and intimacy, while keeping the sightline to the garden open. The kitchen can use open shelves or glass front cabinets to avoid feeling heavy. In the kitchen, materials can echo the indoor garden for continuity. Use natural textures like wood, stone, or textured tiles that match or complement the garden. Border and water feature. If you have a backsplash, keep it simple and light. Avoid too many patterns. When cabinets, countertops, and floors are calm and cohesive, the garden and water become the visual highlight, making everything feel more luxurious and spacious. Let's talk about mirrors and glass. Strategic mirrors can reflect the indoor garden and water feature, doubling the sense of greenery and depth. Place a mirror opposite the garden if possible, or at the end of a hallway. Use glass railings or partitions instead of solid ones so light can travel freely. These reflections make the tiny house feel like it has more rooms and more space than it truly does. Think of your tiny urban house not as a limitation, but as a design playground. Every decision matters more: where you place the sofa, how you open a door, where the light falls, what you see when you wake up. By centering the layout around an indoor garden and water feature, you create a daily ritual of calm. Every glance becomes a small break from the chaos outside. Now, picture your new daily routine. Morning light hits the leaves, water softly, bubbles as you sip your coffee in the living room. The house feels fresh and open, even if it's only a few meters wide. At night, the garden glows, reflections shimmer on the ceiling, and your tiny home transforms into a peaceful sanctuary. This is the power of thoughtful interior design in small spaces. So, those are the design secrets to make a tiny urban house look and feel huge. Unified materials, open sightlines, smart furniture, layered lighting, hidden storage, and, at the heart of it all, an indoor garden with a calming water feature. If you enjoyed this journey and want more interior design ideas, tiny house inspiration, and indoor garden tips, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your dream oasis might be smaller than you think. You feel bigger than ever.